Alright, I guess time to start. Welcome to the next game in the Resident Evil franchise that I shall be playing. Resident Evil Revelations, or as it's called here, Biohazard, because that's the original Japanese name, which I think fits more thematically with the series, but definitely Resident Evil is a more catchy name, even if it makes no sense as the games go on. So, I've been playing a bunch of the Resident Evil games in whatever order I want to. There's no real set order. I just have decided 7 and 8 will be the last two games in the franchise I play for the thing. So I decided to continue Jill's story for this, which she goes from being the main character. So it's main character in 1, main character in 3. So 1 remake and 3 maybe, because I haven't played the PS1 versions. And then playing Resident Evil Revelations 1, where she is also the main character. At some point, I do need to go back and actually make a new Let's Play of Resident Evil 2, because I don't like the footage. My footage is super choppy for that, and I think I'm going to make that a special surprise by making that, I'm going to make that a hardcore run. That way you guys can see me fumble my way through hardcore mode, and that'll actually make it even more challenging for me, so that's good. But anyway, let's give this a start. I played Revelations 2 with Zalgardis, and that was mediocre, but alright. This one also apparently has like a co-op AI companion, but you can't do co-op on it because this was originally a 3DS game. Which, yeah, kinda I guess I can tell, but let's see.
Biohazard Revelations.
Ooh, I like that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah. Let's do some options just to double check some things. Controls. I should be fine with that. Game settings. Crosshairs, subtitles on, map display, yep. I have all those on. Display. Yeah, I need to get a little bright for myself for the video later, so that should work. Audio. Let's bring everything down just a little bit. And reduce chat volume all the way down. Video settings. Should be fine. Alright, I think that should be good for right now. If anything wonky comes up, you guys are more than welcome to tell me. But we are going to do the story mode. New game. Casual. So, a slight challenge, a hardy challenge, test the limits of your sanity. Let's do normal. Alright. Into the deep sea we go. Because that's all I really remember about this game. It's supposed to take place on a lot of boats.
Hey, Jill.
Incredible.
The Queen Zenobia. This thing is lucky to be afloat.
Take us around. Let's find a boarding point. It's been 94 minutes since Chris and Jessica dropped off the radar.
But the interpolation from their last known coordinates puts them
Right here on this ship.
Ah, ghost ships. Always a fun setting. Okay, sensitivity. We'll try the sensitivity for right now, see if it works, but if not... Okay, I can move while shooting, that's good, so that's kept it up. It's actually a pretty good looking remaster, all things considered, because this used to be a handheld game, and it looks surprisingly good. Oh, spaces, quick turn. I'm at my normal walking speed here. Shift actually makes me walk slower.
You okay?
No, I actually don't like. Let's get some controls. Let's see if we can get the aiming speed. Does that work? Alright, not sure. Alright, nothing over here.
I might be able to shoot it off.
Oh, I gotta waste ammo on these things. Lame.
The stench.
It's been abandoned for a while.
Ah, the ghost ship. A classic of horror. You gonna get up, sir? I know how these games go. Ooh. Looks like this guy tried to escape through there, but that didn't work out for him. And then there's just... Oh, he's just waving to say hi amongst the skull pile. Nothing too weird. Ugh. What is like carry on? Oh, on we go.
No signs of life. But I feel like something's here.
Really? What was your first clue, dude? By the way, who are you? I feel like I should know who you are, but I don't. You're just a new AI partner. Got it.
Hey.
Found
I
our
don't
monk?
think we're alone.
No, I could never have guessed that. Ugh. Look at all that. Look at all that gunk. Man, it squeezed in there, didn't it? Okay. Mood's pretty decent. Pretty campy horror. The best kind of horror. Sir, can you get back here? I wish to shoot you with my gun. Fire extinguisher.
There's blood coming from the ducts.
This arm, I've never seen a mutation like this. I have, but only because I played these games out of order.
It's not working.
Alright. Might as well just come out, sir. It's rude of you to just... It's kind of rude of you to not do anything. Just come out. Come on. Let me shoot you, or let me die to you. Either or. Walkers? Ooh! Plant. +1 green herb. And nothing else. Okay. It says I can get into that door over there. I can get into that elevator, but... Which way does it want me to go? Are there any other buttons I can press real quick? I'm just randomly pressing buttons right now to see if anything activates. R, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, nothing. So we'll see. Rats. Rats must be having a field day here.
It's shorted out.
Circuit board's dead. Yep. Want a can of Trish? That sounds dirty. I will never say no to bullets. Unless they're bullets for a gun I already have too much bullets of. Which is never the case. Because there's only so many bullets. Nope, that was a dumb statement. There are only as many bullets as needed to kill the monsters. And if you have any left over, that just means extra bullets to kill the next monster. So, you're the elevator, right?
No power, which means no elevator for us.
Yep, I just wanted to get that up. And who is voicing Jill right here? I actually don't know. I'm actually curious. Camera angle's really tight. Keeps for that atmosphere. I do kind of like that. It's kind of like I guess it's kind of like a throwback to like the doors in Resident Evil 1. Kind of like there's an obvious transition thing right there. Oh, this room looks pleasant.
Ugh, the face is smashed in completely.
What a way to go. Yep. But what are you?
Take a look at these.
I don't wanna.
Parker, give me a hand here.
Sure, no problem.
I got something. I think it's a gun.
Now what?
Give me a sec.
Ew. Ew, 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 ew.
So, it's not Chris.
I mean, it can't be. He's gonna be in the next game chronologically. Monster looking at her ass. Okay, that took a lot of ammo.
This explains our missing crew.
This is not good. Where are you, Chris?
Episode 1, Into the Depths. Oh, they're doing episodic, kinda, too. That's kind of funny. Okay, I had to click it. I was like, okay. Gonna just let me do that thing. Well, we know for a fact that Chris and Jill are gonna be fine.
This sunny and idyllic Mediterranean coast was the site of one of the world's greatest structures. It took a full 11 years to finish constructing the world's first aquapolis, the floating city of Terragrigia. A sustainable metropolis operating on a massive solar energy matrix and equipped with the latest green technologies. Never before had solar energy been used to supply power to an entire city. But In 2004, Veltro, a terrorist group opposing the city's development, launched a bioterrorist attack. They not only released a virus, but also several creatures, known as bioorganic weapons, further complicating the situation. This launched one of the worst tragedies the world has ever seen. The FBC, the world's leading counter-bioterror organization operating under the auspices of the US, was called in to direct efforts to contain the attack. The BSAA, a counter-bioterror NGO, which operates independently of the interests of any one country, went in as observers to assist the FBC. Realizing the need for immediate and decisive action, Supreme Local Headquarters issued the order to use the city's solar energy matrix on itself. Media outlets around the world began to refer to the incident as the Terragrigia Panic. Following the incident, the FBC announced it has successfully disbanded the terrorist group called Veltro. It is now 2005, and a sense of calm and security is finally returning to the people. But, as you can see, the lost city of Terragrigia remains inaccessible, a silent and potent symbol of the threat that bioterror poses for people around the world.
Ah, there you two are.
O'Brien, you don't normally join the fray.
Well, my doctor told me I need exercise. I assume you both know that the FBC has cordoned off the entire area. However, in the past few weeks, a number of mysterious carcasses have washed up.
I guess the FBC couldn't cover up a mess this big, huh?
Anyone who knows what happened here is gonna put two and two together.
And that's why I've sent the BSAA in to investigate. Did you pick up your new equipment from Quint?
The, Genesis or something. Is that its name?
You didn't bother to read the manual, did you?
No, I brought it with me, just in case.
I hope you read quickly, because you're gonna need it on your mission.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Okay, well, that was a lot of interesting info. But so there's an entire city that was built, like an aquapolis that they call it, and then they just destroy it off screen. Basically, it already had its own bioterrorist attack. It happened in the same year as Resident Evil 4, if I remember correctly. This is in 2004, and Leon's 4 takes place 6 years after Raccoon City. So it takes place in the same time that Leon was dealing with the Plagas. And yikes. That's a big bombshell to drop. That's like also, but it's a really interesting idea, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I guess my commentary is not going to be super good right now. I'm not great at visualizing my thoughts. That was just weird. That was just a little bit of a weird story beat, I guess. Genesis, the nickname of a high-level bioscanner currently being tested and developed by the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium. It bounces special synchrotron radiation off of a target in order to analyze it. Viral analysis. It is possible to detect and analyze even the smallest amount of viruses. Vaccine manufacturing. Since version 1.0.4, it has been possible to produce simple vaccines from the viral analysis data. Detection. Using synchrotron radiation, it is possible to detect specific objects. The data for bullets, medicinal herbs, etc. are registered within the internal memory for testing. If a detectable object is nearby, the indicator in the lower right area of the monitor will light up. Okay. So we jump down. Guess we're gonna be using.
Ah, look at this mess. Oh, they're rotted to hell.
Yeah, I need to change that. That's. Do I have anything that'll allow me to work with my sensitivity a little bit? Yes. Get that now sensitivity up. Ah, that's a little bit better. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Okay, that's better.
Skin so pale. I've never seen anything like it.
Use the Genesis to get a reading on it.
Okay, equip the Genesis.
The Genesis requires a decent sample size to get an accurate reading. Scan the carcasses on the beach and send me your data.
I'm getting something from inside it.
Okay, am I gonna need the bullets there? That is a big ass raven.
Careful now.
Don't worry, I've done this before.
Ew. Gross.
I've got something.
What is this?
If it's an engineered mutation, this could prove a link.
I'll run some tests on this. Continue with the investigation.
Alright, guess we gotta go find more meat sacks to deal with. Also, getting me more ammo. FBC. Looks like someone already raided the place. So the FBC and the the BSAA is independent of the FBC, is how it was stated to me. But the FBC is the bigger of the units.
That's where Terragrigia was. Has it been a year already?
Yeah, lots of people dead. Dead. A giant solar laser that apparently was just. We just used a solar laser. Why don't we use that for later games? Oh yeah, because they probably just want to pretend that this game didn't really exist aside the Revelations section of the franchise. Ugh. Okay, that's good with that one. I know that one's already finished, I think. You. Getting a lot of handgun ammo here. Why? What am I going to be fighting out here that I need this much handgun ammo? Are one of these things going to like start coming up and trying to smack me around? Yep.
It moved!
Careful, you two.
Nope.
God only knows what kind of virus we're dealing with. I kind of figured that. Don't worry, we're on it.
Okay, yeah, I was right. These.
Raccoon City. This must be a cakewalk.
I suppose. So why'd you quit the FBC for this outfit?
I wanted to be more involved. I wanted to fight.
I see you two are okay. Continue with the investigation, but proceed with extreme caution.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't really give me the ability to do much right now. Can I scan it from this far away? No, I cannot. Gonna get a big boy monster?
We need more samples to run an analysis. Give me a few more.
That smell must have ruptured from gas.
Christ, what a mess.
Oh, that's nasty. Those are some very big ravens. Either that or Jill is a lot smaller than I thought. Ugh. Actually, anything out here? Okay, 1 meat sack.
I don't have enough data to run a complete analysis. Gather some more samples from the carcasses on the beach.
That's what I'm doing, sir. I don't remember your name off the top of my head. Oh, I don't have any more handgun ammo, Bessie. Well, joy. I should mark it on the map so I'd remember it later. Alright, meat. What are you? Oh, more handgun ammo. Of course. Alright, almost done it, looks like. Where is last meat sack? The newspaper from last year. It's the first article bringing the existence of BOWs to the public. Oh yeah, because last year was also the same time that Umbrella went under. Due to Chris and Jill and all them finally destroying the European base. Which you only see in Darkside Umbrella Chronicles, I believe. A lot of dead two-dimensional fish. Nice. Getting your analyze rate up to 100% will earn you a health recovery item. The rate you receive will go down if you analyze enemies at the same time.
I've collected enough samples.
So, don't analyze the same thing repeatedly. Join up with O'Brien. Alright. Where's the goop monster that's gonna try to attack us? Is it you? Is it you? Goop monster. Let's go. Man, this is a very laid-back opening chapter to a... There's the goop monster.
Hold on, these things stay dead.
Hurry up and neutralize them.
Oh god, it is getting towards me faster. Oh, that just means I can go back and get more ammo. So far, not a great start to a Resident Evil game.
Day's work for you two, eh? All
Start
right,
out with this.
chit-chat. Get that sample data to me.
Get that sample data to me. I'm getting more ammo for the next time one of the goop monsters attacks. Can I actually scan? Can I actually scan you? Okay. Can I enter the area where goop monster blew something up?
Everything okay? Bring the samples to me.
I'm coming, dude. Dude, you are so pushy. Sure, you're just solar tower. You are so pushy and bossy.
There you are. Nice work.
No doubt about it. These corpses show signs of viral infection.
And I bet it's no coincidence they came through the FBC's blockade.
Well, we did all we can. Now, we wait for the results to come back from HQ. Huh? It's the emergency line. Yeah, it's me. Uh-huh. What? Yes, that's fine. I'll take it from here. We'll have to speed things up. Starting now. Uh-huh. Good. Get to it. Jill, Parker, you two are still on the case.
What happened?
We lost contact with Chris and Jessica.
When? How?
We're not certain. I've sent their last known coordinates to your terminals.
The signal was lost over the ocean. Thought they were in the mountains chasing Veltro. But judging from their position, they must be...
On a ship. I'll go back to HQ, take charge of the search and rescue. You two will be my eyes out there.
Yes, sir.
97%. SSS VP 3000. So are we doing the same sort of like after saving a scene or episode is often saving after a scene or episode is optional, but saving often is recommended. Well, yeah, of course I'm gonna save. Why would I not save? All right, next. You can dodge while reloading. What?
Think these things got to Chris and Jessica?
I hope not.
Hey, no one's saying Chris is dead.
All right, then let's find him already.
You hear that? Was that the lock?
I'll check it out.
Okay, I'll see what I can find here.
Copy that. I'll radio you if I pick up Chris's trail.
That's
This
good.
thing has a lot of similarities to the corpses on the beach.
Ooh. Items. Item found. More handgun ammo. Okay, so this is going to be the gameplay loop of the game, essentially. And at least I know where all the handgun ammo is that I can get. Can I go back here? Yeah, I can go back here and scans for stuff. Makes sense. So let's go back real quick and see what we can find. All of it handgun ammo. Actually, the one thing I do want to actually scan is the gentleman over here. Is he scannable? He's apparently not scannable. Oh, that sucks. Anyway, back to our normal mission. So that's going to be the new mechanic, and something tells me I will never want for pistol ammo as long as I remember to come back and check this stuff out. I'm currently full right now. Alright, let's go check it out. Blue door or red door? Check the blue door first. That leads to a stairway. Not going there yet.
Chris! Chris! Come on, say something!
There's no way
I
that's...
found Chris, but he's trapped in there.
Can you get him out?
No, it's a tough lock. I need the key.
Okay, then let's find it.
Wait, you're the master of unlocking. You should be able to do that. Come on. Is he moving? Is he dead? I don't think he is. He can't be dead, obviously, because he's in the next chronological game in the franchise. Do I go up or down? Down only leads to about here. Looks like a dead end. You can make that jump. Alright, go up then. See if we can find this key. I do find a green herb. This way. Aha! Can't escape me. Is it handgun ammo? It's handgun ammo. Aha! Anything else in here? Ooh, another green herb. Oh, this is gonna be awkward. Because the... Yeah, the aiming controls are really, really rough. Yep, aiming controls are a bit rough. But that just gives me extra time to do that and get more ammo. Okay, so I just... Oh, to melee, I just need to not aim. Got it. Makes sense. So, he's dead. Nothing over here. Okay, that's a scanned item. Nothing over there. Handgun ammo. This place is a mess. Yeah, I'll say. All right. You're probably gonna have to. It's locked. There's an anchor mark on the door. Oh, we're doing that. We're doing that old song and dance again, I guess. Wait, did I find that through the door? It's in the other room? I guess. Alright. It's locked. Oh no! A girl crying out in pain. Ooh. That's not good. That's not good at all. Why, thank you. I feel like I'm gonna need this real quick. Ah, they are just having a feast, and was that the Jessica girl they were talking about? I somehow doubt it. But maybe. Watch out. Aha! You'll never beat me with that. Without the door. I have the power of the door. Now, does that reset her? That would suck if I just respawn their health, reset their health too. All right, so your turn, Ugly.
Found a survivor. The BOW's got her, though.
Who was she?
I'm still trying to piece that together.
Me too. Me too. Let's see. Items everywhere. Part to scan. Oh yes, I will take more handgun ammo. Crew quarters area key.
Parker, I couldn't find anything out on the woman, but I did find a key.
Let's try it out. I'll meet you in the Chris's room. See you there.
And she certainly... She must have had a very tight wetsuit on. She doesn't look like one of the crew. She could be from another organization. But she probably was. Because if she's not recognized by Jill, then she must not have been the one person that went with Chris. Handprint. The first victim. What? Okay. Guess that's a thing now. So we got the crew quarters key, so we can head back. You're not gonna kick. Excellent. Just give me more of those things to fight. Come on, give me some ammo. There we go. That works right now. There gonna be more of those things? Crew quarters key used. A hand grenade. That's always useful. Oh, that's the thing I found last time I was here. Is there anything else in here? Nope. All just handgun ammo. And you. Yay! Another item scanned. Another thing scanned. And more ammo to give back to me. This game is actually pretty generous. No wonder they get... And another hand grenade, which I still don't know how to use. Hopefully they'll teach me how. Okay, was that window broken last time? I'm not sure. Yeah! Do they follow through doors? I don't know, actually. Ow. Ow. That kind of hurt. It's rude. Let's see. More bullets. I wish I had a little bit more. Wish I had just a little bit more ammo. But whatever. God, I'm just gonna leave like bullets scattered everywhere because I can't carry everything. Come on, Jill. Should have carried a bigger pack on you. Or more fanny packs. That way you can carry more bullets. Are these actually openable? Okay, they are. I wasn't. Alright, they're gonna be another one of those things. Not in this area, but probably... Shower? Yep. It's almost as if these things are kind of predictable. Alright, need more bullets soon. I'm already halfway through. These things actually take a decent amount of time to kill. I got the key, and we can start heading back down this way, I think. Yeah, because that one door had the same color door as the door that Chris is in, so... I should be able to access it now, right?
Jill.
Come on, we gotta help Chris.
Yep.
Chris! Chris?
Yeah, I totally couldn't foresee that happening.
What is this?
Oh, great.
trap!
It's time you learned the truth, Miss Valentine.
Episode 1, Into the Depths, and, well, what's this truth, and how much is it going to involve Terragrigia? Because that's basically all this is going to be, is Terragrigia stuff. From what I can just tell. No. S rank A? Nice. How many episodes are there? I wonder. Save, and what does the BP give me? Honestly, don't know. Alright, let's continue onward then, shall we?